Oh no! What killed me? Oh my goodness, I died. Oh my goodness! I should have crafted a weapon. That was definitely gonna happen.
I can't do this just yet.
Your crime is trespass. Your sentence is death.
What? No! What? What? Oh my goodness. Okay. RIP. Okay, I died. Oh. What? Oh my. How is that even one? Oh, that's a new. Oh my. RIP.
One. You said what? Turning off the stopwatch. Good luck on your drop. I hope you get it. I think this is really good.
Oh my.
Oh.
RIP.
He dies.
Oh no. Hey, what's up YouTube? I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but I try to learn how to edit videos on Adobe Premiere Pro, and this was the result that you saw of all the rips being spliced together with some basic transitions in text. So it'll get better and better as it goes on. So this was quite a rough gauntlet race, right? 11 rips, and I didn't even know it was possible to die that many times at that high level in that few days, but I somehow managed to do it, and at least I'm relieved because there's a leaderboard that showed like how many times was like the combined levels of all the death, and I wasn't even on the front page. So some people had a lot worse than I did. Now the reason why I like to make these videos, and I'm gonna try to make this like more informational than just like putting together all the clips and just like not really illustrating why I died. Because improving in hardcore and not dying is pretty much just learning from each death, and that's why the best hardcore players are the way they are. They've died so many times that they know what to look out for. They know what map mods are dangerous. They know what bosses are dangerous. Well, clearly in this video, I didn't learn from Brutus as I died to Brutus twice, but that's honestly just illustrating impatience. Impatience is a fast killer in hardcore. Like skipping a map or trying to do something too fast will get you killed really, really fast. Now, this league was pretty special. It was a Gauntlet league, so it had this specific modifier that makes it really dangerous, which is monster fire, 2 additional projectiles. And I'm just going to go over all the deaths real fast. I'm going to play it through, and then I'm going to give some brief commentary about why I died. So here we go. So this is the first death. A ghost inhabited some mobs, and I got chopped to pieces. Not that ideal, but yeah, what can you do about it? And here's my stretch. Now this is a Brutus death, kind of probably tilted from the last death, so just a basic combo. Not logging out. Not logging out because you're greedy and don't want to rerun a zone is another common cause of death. Now here we go to the third one. Another Brutus round 2. You never want to see a round 2 boss fight. So this one, pretty much, I did not think the ability would one-shot me. Like, I was trying to run around. Guess the mods were too crazy on the ground slam. Oh yeah, and then there's this one. Katava rip. I don't even know what happened. I think I thought it was casted in the middle and I went over there, but it turns out it did not start the cast animation yet. This one's the reflect. You can see the reflect, the little spikes pop up, and it's just not really being cautious about the reflect mechanic. And I didn't really think that there was lieutenants because I just instantly killed the Zaro. So make sure to always check PoE lab. Now this def is actually pretty important here. It's called not having a shocking grounding flash, so you get shocked and instantly killed. The amount of damage you take while shocked is like 50% increased. This is a common one. Titty bitches doing a lot of damage for a multi-proj. Also a little ghost action going into the mobs. And I think there's a shrine here too. Yeah, shrine. Don't really know what the shrine was. Could have been a crit shrine. Now there's a multi-proj Dodri def. Just spamming it. You see how this red circle here changes at the last moment. I still didn't think it would one-shot me, but with vulnerability, multi-proj, overlap, I guess it can one-shot through this much HP. I get every single time you die, you probably shouldn't think, oh, I should not have died because it shouldn't have one-shotted me. I guess you can always get one-shotted because all skills have a 5% base crit in the game. Now this is just all the Veritania mobs spawning in one region and it all shooting down this way because it's a narrow corridor. You can see another multi-proj def. Pretty much all these deaths would never occur outside of Gauntlet. I think the next one is another multi-proj def, but this time from a boss. So Veritania is pretty dangerous. And apparently this boss, it spawns a little orb that I stood on and got like just absolutely destroyed and shotgun. Literally 100 to 0 pretty much. Yeah, but this was rank 1 def and this was pretty much the end of my run. And I made one more last ditch attempt. Now spamming Valdo's maps to try to get XP. Now Valdo's is just pretty broken, but there's a pretty big risk reward factor because Valdo's is actually pretty risky and dangerous, especially when you reach a pack like this where your game just starts lagging a little bit and you try to log out and it just kind of slows down and you just instantly die. But basically those are all the ways that you pretty much die in hardcore in Gauntlet race. To Dodri, reflect on Azaro, running through Lunaris, ghosts, inhabiting mobs. Especially if they're martyrdom and have explode, you're probably going to die if you run into a big pack. Veritania is also a pretty hard conqueror. And the Legion Lethal Pride boss is surprisingly dangerous if you stand on the orbs that explode for multi-proj. Now, a lot of hardcore just know about what can one-shot you. So now that I know this can one-shot me, I'm always going to be paying attention. Like, oh, I'm never going to stand on an orb and just AFK. Because it really, here I was just in a rush to kill the bosses. This was like last rotation. Even though I could not have gotten another set done, I was just not really being the most aware of this thing happening. And that's definitely my fault. And yeah, and the funniest part I realized through all these deaths is how I always had the same reaction from dying, which is stretching. So maybe if I stretched more before I was playing these hard encounters, I would not have died. And I always say the same thing, which is what and oh my. Yeah, but Gauntlet was definitely really fun, and hopefully this video, if you watch it through, you can be doing a lot better next time around. The Gauntlet, these are pretty much all the ways people die. I pretty much showcase every single way that people die. Impatience, flask management, reflect, Dodri, bosses with multi-proj mechanics that suddenly become crazy, and lag on Valdos. And yeah, everyone, I hope this video was both fun and informational instead of just like a rip clip video. But anyhow, be sure to like and subscribe and check out my Twitch channel. I'll be playing Aura Stacker next league. If it's not nerfed, and I might make a league starter video for Aura Stacker. But that's going to be it for me, and thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. And catch you next time.